July 2015, a major event occurred in the astronomical world. NASA, the U.S. Space Agency, announced that the New Horizons spacecraft had finally successfully captured high-resolution images of Pluto's surface. Prior to this, human knowledge of Pluto was extremely limited. As a planet that was removed from the solar system, its size is even smaller than the Moon. It was discovered in the Kuiper Belt in 1930, which is over 7.3 billion kilometers from the Sun. Sunlight takes 5.5 hours to reach Pluto. Even photos taken by the Hubble telescope were too blurry to see clearly. To unveil the true face of Pluto, New Horizons was launched in 2006. On its long journey to Pluto, it used Jupiter as a gravitational assist to shorten its arrival time by 3 years. After successfully flying past Jupiter, New Horizons enter hibernation mode to prevent internal instrument wear and tear. After a long journey of 9 years, the New Horizons spacecraft finally reached Pluto's vicinity. On July 14, 2015, it was only 12,500 kilometers from Pluto's surface. This was an exciting moment. As more and more photos came back, scientists finally saw many details on the surface of this planet. Among the most famous is this photo, with its spectacular mountain ranges and impact craters, making the planet incredibly captivating. In addition, there was a special planet that also caught the attention of scientists. That's Charon, Pluto's moon. Charon's orbit is very close to Pluto, and the two are tidally locked to each other, always facing each other in the same position. But visually, they are very different. Pluto's color is much darker than Charon's. This means that Pluto has a longer history. But the most unforgettable thing about Pluto is the heart-shaped feature on its surface, which is similar in size to the state of Texas in the United States. It creates a stark contrast in color with the surrounding terrain. This heart is actually a huge ice sheet. In fact, during New Horizons flyby, it was confirmed that 98% of Pluto's surface is composed of nitrogen ice, and its average temperature is as low as minus 229 degrees Celsius. Nitrogen ice at this temperature is similar to water ice on Earth. This means it can flow like a glacier. The polygonal array within the ice sheet indicates that its formation time was extremely short, possibly only around 10 million years old. Surrounding the ice sheet are vast mountain ranges of ice, combined with the extreme terrain fluctuations. It looks absolutely breathtaking. Another distinctive feature of Pluto is that certain areas are covered with dark material on the surface, as seen in this photo. Its strange shape is reminiscent of a whale. The dark material areas have many impact craters. This suggests that they are older than the ice sheet. In the middle of the Cthulhu macula, we can also see distinct mountain ranges. The peaks are covered in material similar to methane ice. The gray areas are thought to be some kind of sediment, a type of tar formed from hydrocarbons interacting with sunlight. New Horizons was able to The discovery that most surprised scientists was that Pluto has a thin atmosphere, but the atmospheric pressure is very low, about 10 microbars. That's 1,000,000 times lower than the pressure on Earth's surface. At this pressure and temperature, liquid nitrogen could form on Pluto's surface. In June 2020, scientists published a paper suggesting that deep beneath Pluto's surface, there's a very high probability of an ocean formed from semi-molten water ice. This means that there may be a heat source beneath the surface. If this hypothesis is confirmed, then the probability of life existing on Pluto would increase significantly. Of course, in this exploration mission, there's also a touching romantic story. The spacecraft carried an important item. That was the ashes of Clyde Tombaugh, the discoverer of Pluto. New Horizons was launched on his 100th birthday, January 19, 2006. To commemorate this great astronomer, Tombaugh, who never saw Pluto clearly in his lifetime, has now become the closest person to this star. The heart-shaped area on Pluto's ice sheet was ultimately named the Tombaugh Regio by scientists. Perhaps that's the allure of astronomy.